Everybody, want to make a comment about the Sheriff Joe Arpaio situation where Trump pardons Arpaio. And I always think Trump makes horrible arguments. Is somebody that's a logical thinker, or somebody that kind of thinks plainly. I mean, Trump always makes the worst arguments. Everybody says that he's kind of like the common person, and he doesn't. He thinks more like the common person. If that's what the common person thinks like, I'm really scared for everybody else, because this guy doesn't think very well. When I've been making this case about how awful this was to pardon Joe Arpaio, because he's unrepentant. There's a lot of work went into the case to prosecute him, and all that had to be done is the sentencing. And Trump basically just craps on all that and says that I'm pardoning you over a lot of other cases that probably had a lot more value or a lot more merit than Arpaio. But anyway, what Trump says today is really funny. I mean, this approach of why did you do that, or what's your justification to do this? Because, well, Obama did it. So you don't look at the case. You don't look at any of the facts. You don't look at actually what he was doing, which was racially profiling, violating people's civil rights. You don't talk about any of that. All you say is that, oh, well, Obama pardoned people, why can't I? Which is just horrible thinking. Horrible saying, horrible thinking. Like I say, if that's the way people think, I'm really kind of worried, because that's a bad argument. It's a bad argument. I mean, I think that one will lose every time. Oh, well, why did you pardon this guy? You know, he got convicted in a federal case, and a lot of work went into the conviction, and all this other stuff. And, oh, no, I got to do that because Obama did it. So Obama did it, so I get to do it too. So nothing about the facts of the case, only the fact of Obama. It's kind of like the old joke when, in school, when a teacher asks you why you did that, and you said, well, because my buddy did it. Well, that's not a good reason for why you did it. You shouldn't be doing what your buddy does. You should be thinking a little bit clearer and do a little bit better. So anyway, and plus no case is the same. No case has the exact same facts. So the fact that Obama pardoned something has nothing to do with the fact that he did something, very obnoxious and should have never done. And, he did it just basically in your face kind of stuff. The other thing I just want to make mention too that I heard just a little bit ago was the North Korean thing, where Trump's kind of packed himself into a corner now because he's in a pissing match with this North Korean guy. And I guess they fired a missile over Japan. So now Trump's got to react to that. And of course, Trump says he's reacting to it with apocalyptic measures, like the world has never seen. There's going to be all this crazy fire and stuff like the world's never seen. So anyway, we'll see what Trump does. He's got his butt backed against the wall now with this guy in North Korea, and he may have to back up all of his bullshit. So at the world's expense, we have to sit here and worry about Donald Trump and his pissing match with the North Korean dictator. So anyway, there you are, man. You're right there. You got the guy you wanted. He's in the White House, and we're dealing with the consequences. So I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.